Hi, the thought for today, the Christmas carol for today is O little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie. Two short thoughts on it. One is I wonder how quiet Bethlehem really was around the time of Jesus' birth. And it might not have been that quiet. I mean, Mary and Joseph couldn't get a room, so the chance that it was bustling and quite busy. And at one point, any stillness and quietness that was there was definitely broken by the mighty angels as they announced Jesus' birth to the shepherds on the hills. Our youngest daughter, Giles, she's 7, so she's very much into the at the nativity school concert age, with the sparkly angel outfits and a halo that's just about held on by a coat hanger. But we know the angels didn't look anything like that when they appeared to the shepherds. And Luke chapter 2 tells us that the shepherds were filled with great fear when the great news of Jesus' birth was announced to them by these mighty angels and God's glory broke through the skies. But I guess a question for us at Christmas time is, how are we going to find some stillness and quietness this Christmas in the busyness of December? Ironically, when I was asked to do this thought, the first thing I did was reach for our A3 family December calendar and try and squeeze some time in to get some thoughts together. It's a busy time for everyone, December and Christmas. We'll have a Christmas film in our house. The best one, of course, is Home Alone 1 and 2, not 3 and 4. They don't count. But at the start of Home Alone 1, there's a burglar dressed up as a policeman. And he's trying to get someone or anyone's attention, and it's just absolute chaos in the house. And then there's a scene where they have the pizzas, and that's just as chaotic, and it ends up with spilt drinks, raised voices, and somebody losing their temper, and that's usually me. It reminds us of our house, Katie and myself's house, and our 5 children at Christmas. It's a really busy time. We're big fans of Everton, and one of the great things about Christmas is there's lots of football matches. So at Christmas we get to watch Everton lose lots of time in a shorter space of time. But no matter how busy I get, I'll make 2 hours of my day to make time to watch Everton play. Why? Well, because it's important to me. And I guess the question at Christmas time is, what's important to us and what are we going to make time for this Christmas? I'm enjoying a book called The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry at the moment. I was tempted to buy it on Audible and listen to it in double speed, but I think I'd have been missing the point of the book from the start. But in the book, the author says this. He says, the solution to an overbusy life is not more time. It's to slow down and simplify our lives around what's really important. And again, at Christmas, the question is to ask is, what's important to us this Christmas? What will we make time for this Christmas? In an updated version of this carol, Matt Redman adds a chorus, and he says this. He says, and the glory of Christmas is the glory of Christ, and the glory of Christmas is the story of his love. What is the story of Jesus' love? Well, the story of Jesus' love is this, put in a quote by the late R.G. Lee. What deep descent from the heights of glory to the depths of shame, from the wonders of heaven to the wickedness of earth, from exaltation to humiliation, from the throne to the tree, from dignity to debasement, from worship to wrath, from the halls of heaven to the nails of the earth, from the coronation to the curse, from the glory place to the gory place. In Bethlehem, humility and glory in their extremes were joined. But in his descent was the dawn of mercy. Because we cannot ascend to him, he descends to us. And that is the glory of Christmas. That is the story of his love. So in the business of Christmas parties and concerts and family and friend get-together, all of which are really important, I pray that we will make and find time for some quiet, for some stillness, and to remember and to thank God for sending Jesus to be born for us in Bethlehem and to die for us at Calvary.